Hi everyone, welcome to Meet the Clubs. My name is Yvonne Berga and I'll be your host for today's show. Today we're filming outside of Building 4 at MDC North. Today we have the pleasure of welcoming members of the Y.E.S Club, and they're coming all the way from the Hialeah campus. Hi, welcome to Meet the Clubs.
Thank you so much. My name is Alejandro and I'm the president of the Y.E.S Club. We stand for Y.E.S for Environmental Sustainability, and our main goal is to bring people together to go out and make a change to help the environment.
Okay, thank you. And we have Melissa. Melissa, please explain in your own words the mission of the club.
Hello, my name is Melissa de Jesus. Our mission is to help the environment and serve the community doing different activities like beach cleanup, removing invasive plants, and also social activities like Walk for Autism.
That's cool. And where is it that you guys meet? Where do you conduct your meetings?
Well, we have meetings every Wednesday on the Hialeah campus, second floor, room 1209. Sometimes we meet on Thursdays as well.
Alejandro, please explain to us what are some of the topics that you guys elaborate on during your meetings?
Well, during our meetings, we discuss our future events, the wisdom lunches that we are going to have, that talk about recycling, climate change, and all that.
And also we have some speakers. Our last event was the We Lab, they were talking about recycling and things like that. They bring some package for us, and we have used it a lot.
Okay. Can anyone enter these meetings? Do you have to already be a member to attend one of them?
Yeah, everyone is welcome to come to our meetings. Every students, faculties, everyone.
Okay. What's the process of becoming a member? If you're interested, what do you do?
You just have to come. Everybody's welcome. It's an open club. Yeah.
Okay. And what are some of the benefits?
Some of the benefits of the club is that we have learned a lot of the environment. We have learned how to take care of the nature, reduce, reuse, recycle, and we get recognized for our service learning hours. Last year were 1,000 hours between our 10 members of the club, and the President Obama sent a letter to us.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And also it's good to have it on a resume to get jobs.
Yeah, because you guys are one of the most active clubs for the college.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, and as far as the election process, you're president and you're vice president. What exactly is the process to getting elected?
Well, our advisor proposed the candidates. We give our opinions and then we vote.
We support her, we tell when we agree or when we don't agree. But it's really easy. The same day we can get the results.
Okay, Melissa, so if I'm a first-year student, second-year student, I've never heard of Y.E.S Club, and I'm interested in joining, what would I have to do?
You just have to come to the club, give us your email, and we register in our page. Normally, some students come just because they need the hours for any class, and others are interested in our activities. So it's really easy.
It's open for everyone, so...
Yeah, most of the people that come because another member invite them before.
Okay, so word of mouth is
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
a lot of people learn about...
Yeah, professor invite
the
us
club.
and we invite more people and things like that.
Thank you. Okay, you're watching Meet the Clubs. We'll be right back after this short break.
Cool programs for hot jobs. Let Miami-Dade College jumpstart your career. We offer bachelor's degrees in film and TV production, electronics engineering, supervision and management, and nursing. Or choose from 300 other programs. With our flexible course schedules, you can take classes during the day, evening, weekend, or online. For more info, visit MDC.edu or call 305-237-8888. Get the knowledge and training for today's in-demand jobs. Register now.
Meet the Clubs. I'm your host for Yvonne Berga. Before the break, we were having a conversation with members of the Y.E.S Club about the election process. Now we're going to talk to the secretary and the treasurer. Can you explain to me what your duties are, and of course introduce yourselves, please?
Yeah, definitely. My name is Anthony Barreto, secretary of the Y.E.S Club. I was here as of last fall semester. And the election process was rather quick. Just needed to fill the spot. I seemed so enthusiastic, so I got the position. And then, as far as duties go, I really have a really special part in this club because we do so many volunteer services. So there's a lot of people to contact. A lot of secretary work to contact so-and-so from maybe Crandon Park Beach or from Simpson Park or from wherever, many hot spots here and as far as ecotourism, environmental sustainability. So making sure these dates fit in with one another is something relatively new. It's really in its birthing process, really in its infancy as far as these kinds of things there.
So my name is Eric, and I'm the treasurer. As for my duties, it's mostly keep up track of the record of the things that we do, like to raise fundraising. Sometimes we do it. For example, right now this week we're working on a project for the Walk of Autism. We're doing a bake sale, and we're trying to get as many members to contribute with food to sell at the campus and raise some money for the cause.
How do you guys manage your position with the club and being a student?
Oh, us too. How do you manage? We manage well, I'd say. Yeah.
The club is pretty open. Like, we don't have, it's not mandatory, and we basically know which day we meet and which hour. So we choose the date and the time. We all came to agreement according to the schedule that we have. That way it doesn't mess up any particular activity that we have related to college activities or something like that. So that way we program in advance. So.
A lot of professors of older age feel really passionate about this as well. If I looking through the campus and whatnot, and a lot of the subjects we're learning have a very certain aspect of what this would mean as an environmental sustainability advocate or an agent of that kind of change or whatnot. That really ties in. So I mean, really, it's a full experience to get both the club and what I'm learning in the classes.
Yeah, well, you mentioned to me that you're a political science major.
Political science,
and so you would basically, what you're telling me is that you don't have to be a biology major to be in the club.
Exactly,
it works for all aspects of your life and knowledge, basically, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are really, really active with the community service. You've mentioned a few projects to me. Can you mention or talk more about the beach cleanups? I know there's one at the Biscayne Park, Virginia Key, also the Alida, I think it's pronounced, Park. Tell us the duties and the activities that go on.
Well, in Alida Park and Amelia Park, we don't do that much of a cleanup. We work mainly of removing invasive species and plants because it's more like an open area, like there's trees and ecosystem around and the bike trails. So one of the main things that we remove are earth potatoes and Brazilian pepper from Amelia Park. And as for Olida, we basically work on those and mainly on the Burberry.
We had this one time we went to Olida National Park and we had to lop, the four of us. It was us, the president, and another member, and we lopped all day long. I mean, it was many, many hours, just the four of us, just had it. So it's kind of fun in a sense. I mean, it could be rigorous, it could be fun, it could be all mixed together. It's a challenge.
Yeah,
really nice.
Most of our members have fun regarding the activities. We don't do it like, it's not mandatory, so they don't feel like oppressed to do it. And you go to the cleanup, in the beach cleanup, you go ahead in the beach, ask for Virginia Key, and in a group, they give you a bag and you go ahead and explore the area and pick up any particular things that you saw, like plastic, glass. There's some tires. One time we found like a tire from a car. So did you find surprising things in the beach? I don't know. There's a lot of pollution. So.
Well, thank goodness someone's picking it up, right? You guys have recently worked with different clubs, I believe, or well, with the museums. I have in my notes here that you've worked with the UPG. Who are they?
Yes.
Yes, UPG are an organization. Right?
UPG stands for Urban Paradise Guild. His main associate is Sam Van Leer. So we basically volunteer. Like we come as part of the club, the Y.E.S club, and we offer our services to UPG as a volunteers. There's a schedule. We normally do it on Saturdays. There's one Saturday UPG at Amelia Park, and then the next one is at Olida. So that's where we run, like go from one to another place. But Sam is the one that organizing that, so we contact Sam, secretary does, and we get the info. He says there's activity going on. It's a beach cleanup, removal, and you just have to show up at 8, and we leave at 12. So basically, we show on time with the whole group, and we do service learning hours with them.
Yeah, we can contact him on Facebook. UPG has its own, Facebook. He's there on there representing UPG, voted for UPG. We can contact him. Hey, what's going on, 2 Saturdays from now? Yeah, sure.
And it's pretty open to the public. I mean, he has said it's not only us, but also other. I haven't seen clubs, but I have seen high school students doing it too. And I have seen other college students, not exactly from the Y.E.S club. But I mean, we go as a club and do the things that we do.
Please tell us more about the beach cleanup at Biscayne Natural Park.
Oh, we've done various throughout the few semesters here, the past 2 semesters. The latest one was one where we met a lot of, we had the bags, we smoked the bags, and we went to the beaches, and this time was particularly filled with a lot of odd and stuff. And we met with a lot of folks from FIU, different organizations, from different universities and whatnot that are doing some cleanups as well. It's pretty interesting.
We kind of relate that Biscayne nature cleanup with the reclamation project that we work with the red mangrove. Like we were supposed to take some red mangrove and like do it in a nursery and then replant it like in an area near the Biscayne. But we also go to Biscayne to work as a group, as he mentioned it. Like there's some FIU students working on it. And they also do the cleanup as for collecting trash out of the near the beach, and they also give like a tour, environmental tour around it, the area, like showing us like the type of plants that there is, and also the things that we can learn about the environment.
Yeah, that one time was two events in one, Biscayne and Virginia Key. That was one time there.
What are some of your future projects? Do you guys have a roster or anything that's going on right now? Doesn't the weather ever have to do with if you're able to do something or not? Isn't there like a high season for mosquitoes here?
Yes.
I mean, you did work with the Everglades, and I've been there myself, and I know that was mosquito meat county. So, I mean, do you know of times of the year that you guys are more active versus less active?
Well, we basically you could say like multitask. So we don't like actually go with the weather. Like there's times that we do in Amelia, there's actually this kind of monsoon at the end of the day. So there's a lot of raining, but still we work on it, even though we get dirty. But we finished the schedule. Like now, if the weather is pretty messed up, some say, okay, until here we are done, like no more because. But if it's a little pouring, like it's not a big deal. So yeah. But as for the mosquitoes, it's normally other factors like mosquitoes and heat. That's why we encourage the students to bring their own bottled water to hydrate and bring food and snacks.
Yeah, so you definitely have to be prepared. Okay, well, we're going to take another quick break. Please stay with us, and we'll be back with members of the Y.E.S Club.
Hi everybody, welcome to the stage.
The first talent show that I did, I sang a song by a group 702.
Gospel music has a rich history amongst African Americans.
I found out I had scoliosis and it was like an 80-degree angle.
You are a cancer survivor, stage 4.
Yes.
6-car accident.
Everything that I say or sing is what happened to me.
The Stage on MDC-TV.
Welcome back to Meet the Clubs. We're continuing our conversation with members of the Y.E.S Club. Hi, Daniel. You're president of the Y.E.S Club at the North Campus.
That's right.
Can you remind the viewers that are just tuning in what Y.E.S Club stands for and what your role is as president?
Well, here at the North Campus, I am the president, and basically I organize our members and lead them on the Recycle Patrols, which is a program that I started because I have a struggle to communicate for an hour during our meetings. So I just decided to start a project where we go around campus, digging into garbage cans, grabbing the recyclables, and we recycle them.
I know you paid a visit to Virginia Key. Can you tell us a bit about that project?
Yes, Virginia Key was a project where we went down to the beach where there was a turtle nesting ground. And it was invaded by the non-native invasive species known as the Scaevola inkberry. And what we basically did was just remove the trees that were invading the natural habitat of the turtles. And we restored it with native plants that allow the turtles to come in and actually beach and lay their eggs.
Tell us about the alligator sculpture unveiling project.
Okay, well, the alligator sculpture was a sculpture done by Sweet Love, and it was to commemorate to remind us about the importance of the Everglades and how it's a main source of our fresh water here in Florida. And I basically was an introductory speaker for our keynote speaker.
Okay, so we know that the North Campus had its involvement with Virginia Key. What about the Hialeah campus? Tell us a bit about their role there.
Okay, so we did cooperate on that activity too. We were part of the cleaning process, and also we went to the nursery, worked with plants, cleaning that part of the area, and we also removed the plant Escabola, and did some tour around the area given by Juan. He's a really cool guy, and we did the project with them. There was this big project that we did that not only the Hialeah Jazz Club was in there, but also the Kendall one and the one from Inter-America. So there were like a bunch of people from the other jazz clubs cooperating with that big house. There were some people also from the Earth Ethics Institute working on that. They're familiar faces from the ones that went to Norwich. So
okay. Daniel, please tell us a bit about the Everglades Center beautification project that you had.
Yes, well, that was a time where we went to a visitor center, the John Peak, I think it was, and they had a growth problem with a lot of the trees that was crowding out a lot of the areas where the visitors like to take pictures. And the reason why we had to clear that out is because the visitors are a large source of income for the parks. And without all the visitors coming in and giving them some money, they are incapable of continuing regular operations like the protection of endangered species and the likes.
Now, one of the most interesting and touching projects that you guys have been involved with was the homeless project, and that one was one that your campus took care of. Can you tell me how that idea started? What was it?
Yes, like we came up with this idea, extraordinary one. Like from the times that we went cooperating around, we were given lectures and also presentation about those people that are in the street. So we basically came up with this project that we were gonna go and cooperate with some services in those areas from Miami Beach. We went to the Miami Rescue Mission and also to the Salvation Army, that you can see homeless people around. There was this big event, the giveaway from food and clothes, that we also give donations and participate from that main cooperation that they were giving to those people. And we learned from it, and we made a documental talking about it. Like we took pictures and interviewed some people from the area, and we had footage from that kind of activity, and we really had a great time with that.
Okay, I see you are also part of the Farm Verde Gardens project. Was that the same? Was that a collaboration?
That was a different event that it took place somewhere in Homestead, I believe. And there's this farm, Verde Garden, that there's 2 people in charge, and it's kind of like a big one. and everything in there, they do their own farming business, and it's all organic. And we kind of went with the jazz club to give away the services, and part of the event was to pick up tomatoes, like collect the fruits that were given. So we pick up tomatoes, and we were also taking out the herbs from the area. You know, you have to take out the herbs, that way the plants can grow up and develop properly. If you're done, those herbs are gonna consume them and take out the nutrients that they need to make some tomatoes and other stuff.
Okay. Daniel, can you remind the audience how you can become a member of the Y.E.S Club?
Yes, of course. Well, every Wednesday at 12 o'clock, we meet at Professor Tina Lombard's room, which is 7317. And what we do is we just talk for about 5 minutes, talk about what we need to do, our plans for the future, maybe a project like we have a recycled clothing drive going on now. We talk about that one. And then we just go on recycle patrol, where we go around campus for about an hour.
Daniel and Eric, thank you so much for joining us today, for sharing your experiences and letting us know how to join the club. I do appreciate it. I'm sure everyone watching appreciates it, and the world appreciates it. We look forward to working with you again. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure being on the show.
Thank you. Thank you for watching Meet the Clubs. We hope to see you next time. I'm Yvonne Berga. Bye-bye now.